I'd like to call to order the Flint Community School Board special meeting. Today is November 18th, and the time is 5 o'clock. Board members, as I call your name, please reply by saying present for the record. Board members, as I call your name, please reply by saying present. Vice President Del Maroney is absent. Trustee Gilbert is absent. Joyce Ellis McNeil.
Present.
Linda Booz.
Present.
Laura McIntyre.
Present.
And myself, Carol McIntosh, I am present. Those absent, Gilbert and Del Maroney. I seek a motion and a second from the board to approve resolution number 21.7 SEIU Letter of Agreement.
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing there is no further discussion, the motion to approve Resolution 21.7 SEIU Letter of Agreement will be conducted by a roll call vote. As I call your name, please say yes or no to approve the action. Linda Booz.
Yes.
Laura McIntyre.
Yes.
Joyce Ellis McNeil.
Yes.
Carol McIntosh, which is myself, it is a yes, and the motion passes 4 yes, 2 absent, Pastor Gilbert and Chris Del Maroney. That's it. We have some, I guess let me see.
Comments?
The board will now hear public comments.
Can I state one thing?
Sure.
So
Yes.
we're all clear what's happening. They are paid from
Yeah.
the date of this ratification. We have to input their information based on their years. And then, so we're going to work towards the next pay period, so that it'll start the next pay period.
12/16, okay,
Yeah.
agreed, okay.
The next pay period. So we have to put, remember the auditor stated that once we change people's pay, you have to put it in their files. So we have to do one by one. So I want to make sure the paras understand it and know that. So we're going to work toward the next pay period, and we're going to get something out to the CEIU so that we're communicating with them what's going on.
So when is the next pay period?
The next pay period, let me see.
12/16, something like that.
Did they get paid?
Oh, yeah, let me
They
check.
get paid every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks, yep. They get
Okay.
paid, I think they get paid today.
They
So
get
it
paid
should be 2
today.
weeks from today.
Okay.
So is there any way of making this retroactive to a
It is
previous- to a previous date?
it's supposed to be from the date of the ratification.
Okay, I mean, is there any way to make it retroactive? Like to September 1st or August 30th?
You'd have to consult with legal before you can do that.
Okay, that's what I was just
So-
asking, just because this process has taken so long.
It will-
And we had intended for this to happen way before now, and so I'm just asking if
Well,
it can be retroactive. But if not, if it's too complicated, then I don't want to stall anything, so,
I think we should move forward with what we have.
okay?
And you can always check on that and get back and all that, but right now, let's not hold these ladies up.
Nope.
Support.
These people up.
Right.
Okay, so it's already been supported and we voted on it, so
Yes.
it's really a done deal. We have public comments, we have a Jan Martin.
Good evening, board members.
Good evening.
I'm kind of overwhelmed right now, but bear with me here. In the absence of Carmela, myself, and Laura Bognight, we just want to thank you, board members, for everything you've done for us. Thank you for backing us, thank you for supporting us, and thank you for everything that you have done for us. We have cried so many tears of joy behind this. This is just an unbelievable, I'm so overwhelmed. But we want to thank you as the board, for having our backs through this whole situation that we were talking about. And we just can't praise you guys enough for what you've done for us. People can now go to the doctor. People can now make their ends meet. People can now survive better than what they were before. And I just cannot thank you guys enough for everything you have done for us.
Yes.
We really, truly appreciate you guys for everything. And I thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart and SEIU local union. Thank you so much.
And we're at a special Flint Community School Board meeting ratifying the SEIU Parapros contract, and that is what is going on at this time. So that was the Parapros thanking the Flint Community School Board, because in spite of the fact that we did argue, fight, brawl, fall out, a lot of things have happened. We did a lot of good things. And what we did do is help some people get their bills paid who worked very hard for this district, even though a lot of us are never celebrated for what we do. I want to say this, I didn't come to be celebrated. It's nice to be celebrated, but I didn't come to be celebrated. I came to help a school district that I love, that I am a product of. I came to be a positive impact on my community and to let them know, even if you got to stand alone, it's okay to stand up for yourself. How can I fight for anybody if I won't fight for me and the community in which I live in? So I just wanted to be known that we've went through a lot of things have happened, but a lot of work was done. So as the president of the Flint Community School Board, I just want to tell you thank you for giving me that opportunity. And I did have an obligation, actually. I'm live on 1420, and I forgot that that was my time, so I'm going to remove myself from this meeting, but I had to be here. It was a necessity because, like I said, a lot of things have been said, but the dedication is never mentioned. So I just wanted to show up where I'm supposed to be. Mr. Del Maroney is here, and I'm going to turn the meeting over to him. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Carol. I don't know if I'll be needing that. but-
We have approved everything. Chris is already ratified. We're gonna take the vote. We in public comments.
Okay, I'd like to just bring up point of order. Oh, well, are there more people from the public?
When we finish comment, then I was next to make a comment.
I'm sorry, what?
They was doing public comment.
Yeah, is there anyone else from the public that would like to make a comment? All right, seeing none. What do you, Joyce, Board Member Joyce, go ahead and tell me, what were you saying? We've already
Oh, no,
taken
we was in-
action?
Oh, we're making comment. Yeah, we already taken the action. We're done.
So we skipped around the order?
What
Or
order?
The agenda?
Oh, it's done. We approved it.
Okay.
You was late. Yeah,
So I want to bring a point of order before we leave. My understanding was that at our last meeting, held this week on Wednesday, we congratulated Board Member Linda Booz there on her service. And I'm just wondering, we were told that that was her last day, and I'm just wondering how she's still sitting on the board now and voting.
It's not her last day. Her last day is when they get sworn in. When the other-
Yeah.
Well, I believe her last day is when her term expires, and well, no, let me say this. Her last day is when her term expires, and then that creates an opening.
We don't have a quorum anymore.
So I'm going to challenge the vote that just happened when I wasn't here, because we had someone sitting on the board who's not a member of the board according to our minutes.
No, the minute, I stand to be corrected. I'm correcting you as we speak.
Well, the
Okay.
meeting is now,
The meeting is
Well,
over
we
with.
can just talk.
but you have to adjourn.
No, I'll adjourn this meeting then for lack of quorum. We'll take attendance, though. For the record, we're going to record the fact that we don't have a quorum by taking a roll call.
We can't take a roll call. If there's no members here to vote.
Well,
Okay.
do as you please.
Okay.
You can't have a member who's not on the board.
Yes, I wouldn't be here, Chris, if I were not a legal, supposed